used for parcel delivery, began in the spring of 2020. ONO Motion's CEO implemented this product because he realized that 3/4 of the traffic jams in the city center during peak hours are caused by commercial traffic. The goal of this cargo bike is to make cities more pleasant by cycling the first and last kilometers of parcel deliveries to urban bases and micro depots. The ONO has a cargo container that clips in behind the rider for quick loading and unloading. The containers are delivered to a logistics hub where they are collected by the bikes and distributed through dense and congested city areas. The company has already conducted several trials and is launching across 4 German cities. It has attracted millions in investment and says it could have 14,000 of the bikes operating in 60 cities within 5 years. If the freight industry standardizes container sizes and adapts regulations, not only are the vehicles space efficient, they cost 20% less to operate and are pollution-free. A major attraction now that European cities are taking climate change seriously and no driver's license required. For the rider, weather protection is provided and the bike locks and unlocks with the wave of an RFID 250-watt motors assist a rider and 300 kg load to 25 km per hour with a range of 80 km, while the batteries are stoppable in seconds. Next in show is this Pedelec, made by German startup company Biohybrid, offering one platform and many possibilities. It can adapt to many different functions, whether it's carrying up to 2 people or hauling a decent amount of cargo. 4-wheeled Pedelec can carry much more than a standard bicycle pannier ever could. Instead, the box cargo Pedelec rivals the storage space you'd get with a small car or van. A comfortable driver's seat, full suspension and large windshield with wiper for great visibility makes for a happy delivery man, with other features like an LED lighting system, turn signals, hydraulic disc brakes, a panoramic roof, a 5-inch multi-touch display, 4G and GPS. Pedelecs on the streets in the next few years. In addition to passenger mode, it has various different cargo modes, including standard cargo pickup style, box cargo, and a special construction mode used for pop-up coffee stalls, for example seen. The time has come for a new form of sustainable mobility. There's hardly a faster, nimbler, and more stylish way to get from A to B than on board our Biohybrid. The FRIKAR E-Bike looks rather big since it has 4-wheel and full weather protection. However, it's not wider than a regular bike trailer. That means you can normally use it. In the FRIKAR there is a child seat option which adds a bracket where you can quickly take in and out a child seat, so you can bring a child up to, I think it's around 6 years, or 22 kilos, which is the limit for the approved child seat we are using now. We can also accommodate 2 extra children in a trailer that you attach like a normal bike trailer to the rear of the vehicle. Since the child seat is very easy to take in and out from inside the bike, you can very easily change it from transporting children to transporting goods. It's an e-bike, so the maximum assist speed in Europe is 25 km per hour. In North America it's 32 km per hour, or 20 miles. You may pedal it faster if you have this stamina to do so, or there is a downhill or a lot of wind in the back that would also help to speed it past the 25 or 32 km assist limit. When you reach 50 km per hour, it will start to automatically brake. It's a bike, so you're allowed to park it on the bike parking. Since it's 84 centimeters wide, it's a little bit wider than a regular bike, but at the same time it's not wider than a cargo bike. Introducing the Northern Light Motors 428. The 428 is the first low-cost, safe, full electric and weatherproof vehicle in the world. Its aerodynamic and lightweight body contains large crumple zones and acts as a safety cocoon designed to protect the pilot, much like a crash helmet. The body also features front and rear indicators as well as working lights for better visibility on the roads. The three-wheel design sits on leaf spring suspension, providing stability through corners and on various road terrain. The vehicle's battery sits in the nose of the body and is so small that you can carry it into your home, yet still has a range of 100 miles on a single charge. The hybrid drivetrain of the 428 provides power when needed and conserves it when there is a surplus for maximum efficiency. This, coupled with the lightweight design, means you can travel 100 kilometers for only 22 pence worth of electricity, no emissions, and no required road tanks. The 428 doesn't only protect you from the climate but benefits it at Northern Light Motors. We are rewriting the future of travel, changing the fabric of the automotive industry, and we want you to be a part of our journey, to be a part of the change. This may all seem too good to be true, but with 5 years and some of the best. At the heart of this lies accomplished car designer Graham Brown, former chief designer of TVR sports cars and the man responsible for the acclaimed TVR Sagaris. View next is the PodRide, a four-wheel e-bike that looks like a small car. Hi, my name is Micah and I am the designer. Alright, the basic idea with Portrait is to have a weather-protected and more comfortable bicycle. It has a 250 watts crankshaft engine with air suspension, a comfortable and padded seat. And the recumbent seating position, you end up getting a very comfortable ride. Used there with sticks on the side and brake good handles to get better ventilation in the summer. You can open up the lower portal front window and also both the side windows in the front. I have an extra air inlet, headlights and indicate. Bicycle car. It is small and have a short turning radius to work well on bikeways and in other city environments. The range is about 60 kilometers. The top speed with engine is 25 meters. Both rear wheels and many gears can even take on steeper hills and rough terrain to work well among course. You sit in the same height as a normal car. There is room for some baggage in the back, and if you want to bring your children, will you need more baggage, you can hook on a bike. PodRide. The fact that it's much smaller than a conventional car means that you can travel in areas where you normally might not be able to. Parking spot is never difficult. If you've ever wanted to own a Mercedes SLS AMG or any other car for that matter, but haven't been able to, this is certainly one way to get around it. This pedal car is all about appearance, though it handles quite well too. To be fair, it's impressive just how much it looks like an actual car, and I'm sure many people have been tricked into thinking it was before doing a double take and noticing the bicycle wheels or the guy pedaling inside, complete with gull wing doors and a nice paint job. This Foton Bicycle Car certainly attracts a crowd. Either way, you can even pop the hood and open the trunk at the rear of this thing. Not that you'll find an engine underneath unless you count someone's legs. It's very cool regardless. Just imagine taking this out onto the streets among real cars and buses. You're sure to get some strange looks, but if traffic is moving slow enough, I doubt most people will even notice what's going on, especially if watching from a distance. We love it, and as its inventor says, I think this is the eco-friendliest car ever.